Oh, hey, welcome back to the channel, everybody. We are off on another adventure. We did a little bit of traveling this time. We got more than 5 miles away from the house. I'm not sure what it is here, probably right at 70 miles. But took our time getting up here today, made a couple of stops. Just Walmart and dollar store, standard stuff. Now, I'll turn you around here and show you where we're at. Or I will try to. Let's see what I can do. There is a outhouse over there. But we are on the Trout stream again. And this time I am right by the Trout stream. If I can get you down there. It's not froze over that other side of some backwater. See if we can do better. Not very deep right there, but there is a hole right up there. Then around this way, well, I'm getting sick just looking at this while I'm turning it. There's another hole down through there. Then if you look way off in the distance over there, you'll see another outhouse. I believe you can see it. But there's a couple of good holes over there behind that also. And for it to be a Saturday, I have seen exactly 2 cars come through here in about the last hour and a half. I've been riding around trying to get a phone signal, figuring out the best place to camp where I would have at least, a 1 bar. And that's what I've got, 1 bar of LTE. So we are going to get the nasty little fire pit cleaned out. And man, this wind is blowing like you wouldn't believe. Well, you would believe it, but wind's blowing. It's 35 degrees. And I think the feels like temperature a while ago was 14. And there's a chance of, I guess, light rain or light snow tonight. Well, the temperature it is right now, it'll be light snow. So I think I am going to put the awning up. I don't know how bad the wind's going to mess with it, but we're going to give it a try. Clean out that fire pit. Fix me a little snack for lunch because it's already after 1 o'clock. And I don't know, maybe get a fire going. Just depends. Diesel heater's running in there and it's pretty nice in the van. So I'll get back with you when we get something stirred up. Okay, folks, where were we before I forgot to turn my microphone on and filmed I don't know how much video? But here's the story. I did go trout fishing earlier, and I think at that time it was like 35 degrees outside, wind blowing. And I was trying to cast this spinnerbait against the wind, or sideways to the wind, and the wind kept blowing it. And I don't know, couldn't get my cast where I wanted it. Finally, I just bird nested the whole operation, so I just cut the line, got my bait back though, and gave up. Which, good thing, I was freezing anyway. Got back here and sat around and thought, well, when the wind dies down, I'll try to put the tarp up and I'll build a fire. Well, the wind's not dying down. It's 34, feels like 16. And wind gust up 30 miles an hour still. And I'm not sure if we have a red flag warning here yet or not, but they've been talking on the news about how dry it is. And, I don't think there's any fire bans yet. I'm going to look it up later if I can get a good enough signal. So, and what I had planned was firing up the barbecue grill, the little charcoal grill I got, and grilling some sliced pork loins and some baked beans and whatever. Well, that ain't going to happen. So what it's going to be tonight is probably sloppy joes, baked beans, and potato chips. Sounds good to me. I never did fix any lunch. I got busy doing everything else. Still hadn't, I bet I hadn't seen, I just saw a car go by a while ago. Other than that, maybe 4 side-by-sides now. Not much going on out here. And I don't know, I did make a few successful casts. Never got a bite. But, you know, this stream's clear as it can be. You can see the trout right there. But they're not interested, or wasn't interested in what I was fishing with. If I'd brought my tackle box, I would have tried some salmon eggs or some corn or something, but I don't have anything to rig that up with. So, for now, we're hunkered down inside, staying warm, and we are definitely warm. Well, ooh, I bet you heard that. Thermometer says it's 62 in here, but I don't really trust this thing. I believe it's a little warmer than that, or this Flat Broke Outdoors sweatshirt's better than I thought it was. By the way, if you get a chance, swing by his channel. It's Flat Broke Outdoors. I think right now he's down in Texas, probably camping on the beach again, or camping in the sagebrush, whatever they do in Texas. But like I say, not much going on. The high tomorrow is supposed to be 51, so we should be able to get outside, get us a fire going, relax, do a little bit of grilling. So for now, that's the update. I don't know what else to tell you. I'll get back with you when something happens, whatever it is. All right, folks, starvation is setting in. Like I said earlier, we are going to do some baked beans. You probably can't see that. I don't know. I've got the lighting so bad in here. Anyway, Bush's baked beans, home style. And we are going to do some Manwich. It says Manwich Bold Sloppy Joe sauce. I know I should be making homemade, but this is what's for supper. It's a little different than what I had planned, but we'll make it work. I was really planning on doing a little grilling and sitting by the fire and all the stuff you're supposed to do when you're camping. But things don't always work out like you want them to. Or, in my case, very seldom work out like you want them to. And I'm not, you know, that's the thing about Iowa. You can't control the weather. This morning they were telling me it was going to be beautiful and, you know, everything's going to be lovely. They almost had me talked into getting my Speedos out. But luckily I didn't. So, sanitize that. We're gonna, well, I guess what we're really gonna do is turn the propane on. Now, let's see if that works better. I would say it does. I'm going to go ahead and get these beans heating up slow. Now, I'm not sure what's wrong with that burner. Oh, I know exactly what's wrong. All right, folks, bear with me. But anyway, what I've got is some ground deer. Going to use that with my Manwich, as usual, because that's all I got is ground deer, and we got plenty of that. But I have these wheat bouillons. Yeah, wheat bouillons. They're like rolls, or they are rolls, but thought that'd be a little better than a regular hamburger bun. And they were on clearance for $1.90. You know, I like clearance. All right, I'm going to reset this LP tank. I think the overflow protection valve in it, or overfill protection valve, probably popped when I turned it on all of a sudden. So I'll shut it back down, unhook it, hook it back up, try it again. All right, guys, get back with you in just a minute. Well, apparently I'm taking pictures instead of shutting it off. All right, morning everybody. Well, I don't think you can actually see me. I'm probably taller than the camera is, but we have a fire going. See if I can raise this up a little bit without destroying everything. Maybe. Oh, I guess it's about 5:30 in the morning. I've been up for a little bit. This is still my first cup of coffee, but I got all the makings over there for another cup that I'm going to do here in a minute. Thought I'd get out here and try to get a little fire going while there's no wind. The weather says it's 34 degrees out here, but man, it's a whole lot better than it was yesterday. The wind hadn't kicked up yet, and I think it's only supposed to be like gust up to 13 miles an hour today, which is a lot better than the 30 we had yesterday. And you can probably hear the generator running back there. I know it's not even daylight yet, but I'm the only person around within miles, so I'm not disturbing anybody. If anybody shows up to go fishing or something, I will cut it off. But charging my batteries back up and just doing a little light housekeeping. As soon as it gets daylight, I got to wash some dishes from last night so I can start all over with some breakfast this morning. But I'm going to sit here, stand around this fire till it cracks daylight. Then I'll get back with you. I think we're going to go on a little hike today. I got something, I found it up in the woods last summer, and it's pretty cool. So I'm going to try to take you guys up there today and show it to you. If I don't run out of energy before we can walk that far, we're going to go look at it. Maybe even eat lunch up there, who knows. But I'll show you later. So, hang in there. I'll be right back. Oh, man. All right, guys, I didn't want to wake you guys up, so I just went fishing without you. I got 3 here. I had 5, but 2 of them, I got them right up on the edge of the bank before they got off, and back in they went. I don't have a net. I don't have anything. I got 1 lure and an extendable fishing pole, and the line got wadded up again a while ago, so I got to work on it. But I'm going to gut these and clean them up a little bit, and then I'm going to go try to catch a couple of more. I think the limit's 5. I think it's 5. Anyway, might be 6. I think it's 5 though. But I'll look at that, and then I'll go try to catch a couple more. If I hadn't let the other ones loose, I'd have been done, I think. All right, guys, get back with you in just a minute. Hey, sorry, didn't know you were here. That is an old cellar, I suppose. The walls are all rock, but the top looks like, I don't know, it's almost like concrete. I'm not sure. Be a cool little hideout though. I don't know how much of that you can see, but it's pretty cool. Let me back you out here. From what a man told me back last summer, matter of fact, he had me up here looking for this, and I finally found it right before I pulled out last summer when I was here the last time. And it's just right up above the campground. Of course, I'm not camped down there this time. I'm up the road a little ways. But you can see the campground down there. But apparently this was an old house place. It would be cool. But let me zoom back out here. This is one nice place up here. And not only that, not right here where I'm at, but for a reliable phone signal, you have to go up about, oh, I don't know, about another 200 yards that way to get a decent phone signal. So I'm going to hike up that way and give my wife a call while I got a chance. Alright guys, ended up, caught 4 trout this morning. Well, I caught more than that, but only 4 made it all the way on the bank. About 3 more of them I got on the bank and they came off, and that was the last I saw them. So, if you're ever looking for a hideout, email me and I'll give you the location of this place. And there is some paracord, it looks like, hanging off the front. No, need my glasses on, that's a stick. Piece of metal off of something. But there's no telling what all is around here. One thing about it though, we don't have rattlesnakes. Well, all the rattlesnakes are supposed to be a little further northeast. The only ones in Iowa anyway, up by Wisconsin. Alright guys, I'm going to shut this off and hike my fat butt on up the trail. Well, I guess I can show you a little bit, but you'll be hearing me huffing and puffing. I know that. Oh. Probably need to fold this tripod up a little. Tell you what, let me shut you off here. Alright, we'll see how far we can make it like this. This place is cool though. Quite sure I'm not the only person that knows about it though. But in the summertime you can't see it up here, you know, because everything is grown up around it. But it, hopefully I have my microphone on. Says it is. Let me see how. Probably should have tightened up this camera mount a little bit. It's a little loose. Of course, you'll probably be able to tell it. That camera will probably be shaking. Oh man. Tell you what, I'm gonna get this cut off. Catch my breath and tighten up this mount a little bit. Alright, be back with you in just a little bit, folks. There's my van way down the hill. And as you can see, I have been invaded this afternoon. I guess when it started warming up, everybody wanted to go trout fishing. I don't blame them. They should have been here this morning when I was here, though. Or when I was catching fish. My van is way the hell down the hill. But we're not even to the top of the hill yet, though. I don't know how much more we're going to do. I'm not built for this anymore, I guess. But it's not too bad when you take your time. Probably wouldn't take nothing for me to just roll down there and I'd be at my van. Well, till I got to that cliff right over there. All right, we'll shut you back off. Hey, everybody. We are feeling like crap. I know my camera's crooked, but I don't feel like getting up and doing it or straightening it. I was gonna grill those pork loins I got on the charcoal grill tonight, but the more I've sat around here and thought about it, the lazier I'm getting. I think it's gonna be leftovers tonight. What I will do probably, when this fire gets going a little better, I'll put that leftover sloppy joes and some cheese on a bun, then stick it in my pie iron and heat it up over the fire. Maybe heat up those baked beans or eat them cold, I don't care. But I do know I'm just not feeling it. We got company. Went on a pretty good hike today. Actually, I got further. I took a different trail and I got further than I wanted to walk back. So I thought if I kept going, it would circle around and come back out. Yeah, it circled around to a bluff. And anyway, I found my way down it and got back out to the road and just walked the road back. I think that's why I'm really not feeling it this afternoon. I hadn't felt good in about 3 weeks anyway. But thought I was getting better till, I don't know. I don't even know what today is. I thought I was getting better till the other day. And got out and did some stuff. Well, actually, I cut 2 loads of firewood and split it. And that didn't help. So anyway, supper is going to be quick and easy tonight. We're going to sit here by this fire till we burn up all of our firewood and try to get a good night's sleep because I got to drive home sometime tomorrow. I'm in no big hurry to get there, but definitely got to get home before dark, which isn't no big challenge. So I'm going to cut you off here and get back with you when we get some supper rolling, even though it's not what we had planned. Now I got to dump that charcoal back in the bag, fold up the grill, put everything back in the back of the van. Should have thought about that before I drug it all out. All right, folks. All right, folks, we're going to give it a shot. I don't know exactly how these are going to fit on there or if they will, but it's got to be better than nothing, which is really what I feel like cooking right now. But we're going to try to do something. I should have set that butter out earlier. I did kind of heat, well, halfway heat up the pie iron. Well, apparently halfway is about right. Oh well. Guess it'll melt, won't it? Oh, I can't get my head around this today. I don't know. Whatever I got, I'll be glad when it goes away. Now let's see if we can mash this. Ooh, I think we're gonna mash it all right out. Oh, that don't even look right. Oh well. Probably ought to cut them ends off before I burn them up, huh? Well, this might be a mess. We'll see. You can bear with me till I get the first one done. But while we're doing it, these are those potato chips I was talking about. The Stacks buffalo wings with ranch. They are good. All right, butter ought to be melting on that side. Probably gonna burn it up. When really all I want to do is to get it hot. Maybe a little toasty. One thing about it, you can open these up and look at it before you, well, normally I open it up and look at it about the time I do burn them up. Which probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Not burn them up, but to look at it. Oh, way good. I got a handle coming unscrewed. That ain't good. Oh well. It'll be alright. Exciting, isn't it? Don't get carried away. Hey, I want to appreciate everybody for liking and subscribing on my videos. I am over 1,000 viewers now, or subscribers. And I'll tell you how you get rich at YouTube. Listen to somebody else. Because I think my channel has been monetized for probably right at 15, 16 days. Right now, I've made a whopping $10.94. So if you're thinking about going into YouTube, come up with something better than what I do if you plan on making a living at it. Because I don't think I'm going to be. Oh yeah. It ain't going to be perfect, but it ought to be good. I don't know if this is any less work than grilling those pork loins. I don't know. Can't be bad though. I did put cheese on here with the sloppy joe. So this ought to be quite the mess. I did not bring anything out here to eat them with though. Got my pocket knife. Tell you what, we were probably going to call this done before I burn it up completely. Tell you what it will do though, I will lay the, well, I will put some butter in there and then lay this one in it. Get it out of the way. I don't know what I'm doing. Get this off of here. Hey, not bad. Came right out. You were waiting to see me lick that knife, weren't you? How in the hell did I get it all over me? Anyway. Trim that off because I know that'll just be a burnt mess. Which I would still eat it. Alright guys, I'm going to eat this, let you get back to what you were doing, and I will see you in just a little bit. Felt like one bumped it there. Maybe all those people that were down here fishing yesterday afternoon took a toll on it. All right, one more cast. All right. I believe I'm going to try a different spot. I can get back across these blocks. See if maybe we can't sneak up on them from downstream. All right, guys, I'll cut you back on when something happens. Oh. All right, folks, just to show you, there are trout in there. Well, you saw the ones I caught yesterday. I've been wrestling this one around on the dirt. He's not very big. I think I'm going to cut him loose and try to catch one or two more before we get out of here today. All right, I'll get back with you.